Welcome to Lid Bashing, where in today's war commentary I'm going to be putting on record my predictions for tomorrow's reveal show. That way, if I'm right about it, we can all bask collectively in my precognition, and if I'm wrong, we can all enjoy being super surprised by the truly unpredictable. So here we go. The new expansion is announced officially. This seems to be the obvious answer. We know another expansion book is due thanks to the Warcom articles on the Shadow Sword and Termite drills, so that's the easy bit. What we don't have is what this expansion will be about. So let's predict that instead. My best guess is it's a key battle featuring the Iron Warriors, because recent boxes, like the Land Raiders, and new art, like the aforementioned Termites, are in Iron Warriors colours. This could just be a choice to show the cool detail you can do with hazard stripes on the new kits, or to fit with the siegey theme of the drills. But Death Guard, who have been the poster boys so far, aren't exactly the least siegey of legions, so why the change? This prediction will guess that just as the last book focused on Beta Garmin, this one will also focus on a particular battle, one featuring the Iron Warriors. I'm throwing a couple into the ring here. The Battle of Farl pitted the Iron Warriors against the Imperial Fists, which is a lot of yellow for some striking battlefields, and both armies heavily siegey. Even siegier, there's the first siege of Hydra Caudatus. This siege also notably featured lots of Auxilia, good for the current range, and lots of Mechanicum, good for later, bolder predictions. Thirdly, we could be looking at Talon, again featuring primarily the Iron Warriors, but also featuring a more eclectic mix of Loyalists and Titan Legios. If I were to bet, I'd probably lean towards Hydra Caudatus, really lean into the siege we know will come. But I wouldn't be surprised by any of these battles. In any case, I'd bet the reveal of the expansion book to be the most likely thing for tomorrow. Prediction 2. New units to go along with the expansion. New book or not, we can predict what missing units are likely to come next. We know that the Termite assault drills are coming, and for me that implies breachers are on their way too. We're unlikely to get just breachers in a pack, and we're also unlikely to get Mark 6 breachers, so I'd like to predict a second infantry box. I expect this will reflect the current box, and I'd guess it will feature breachers in Mark 3, scouts or scout snipers, and despoilers, all as alternate core options for non-demi compulsory core slots. I reckon we'll also get Tartaros pattern Terminators, and maybe alternate weapon heavy and special loadouts, and some Mark 3 tactical legionaries as well. We also know we're getting Shadow Swords as new Auxilia super heavies, so I expect we'll also get the Fellblades, and maybe even Mastodons for the Astartes, as we're clearly missing an equivalent super heavy for the main boys. But not just heavy, we're also missing light tanks and artillery. As we have their shadows already in the books, I reckon this wave will get Arquitors and Sabres to give us at least something for every slot. Prediction 3. A new army. Considering the recent teasers for 28mm Mechanicum, 8mm Mechanicum may not be far behind. After all, the Astartes models are all modelled after the most recent 28mm plastic Heresy range from a couple of years ago. By the same but reverse token, the 8mm Solar Auxilia models were basically a preview of the full plastic release. Could this be the time that we get matching 28mm and 8mm armies released simultaneously? Cautiously, I'll say yes. They matched the Beta Garmin books across both systems. They could do the same with the Siege books, and bring out plastic Mechanicum for both to match. The benefit that Mechanicum has as an army is the same as the Astartes and Solar. They can easily be taken as traitor or loyalist, so fit as a main army or ally with anyone's particular flavour of heresy. The alternate new armies would be Custodes and Ruinstorm Demons, which are probably coming, but are exclusively loyalist and traitor respectively, so would have to be pretty soon after each other. The flip-floppy Mechanicum Dark Mechanicum would avoid this dilemma. So I am predicting this. It would be a huge reveal for Legion Imperialis, the biggest yet, featuring a new book, new units, and a new army. But we've already had the fantasy reveal, so they have the time for it. Fingers crossed. Prediction 4. Bigger Titans. This one I don't think is coming just yet, but many people are predicting Imperator Titans are coming. And yes, I suppose they must be. They're such a famous part of the lore, and so many people are printing their own already, there's no reason for them not to. Others, such as the wonderful Olden Demon over on his channel, have pointed out that at 2,000 points, a Warlord fits perfectly at 600 points allies. At 2,500 points, a Warmaster fits perfectly at 750. Ignoring the fact that the smaller Titans don't fit 1,500 as well, or 1,000 at all, it does seem like there's a good space for a 900 point Titan for the advertised 3,000 point games. So this could mean Imperator class Titans are on their way. But this one I'm not predicting yet. It just seems a little bit early in the game to reveal them. But I'd love to be wrong. I do need me some more Titans. And if we don't get them revealed, I'll just have to build them out of other pieces. Prediction 5. The end of Resin. This one I'm not predicting only because I don't think they'd waste a reveal show on it. But I do think eventually we'll be looking at all the armigers and bombers, etc. to move to full plastic kits, which would save Resin for the specialist units, like the Psi Titan and Prediction 6. Primarchs. I think we'll get these eventually. Probably in a Ring Wraith style pack of 9 loyalists and a pack of 9 traitors, all for a silly amount of money in Resin. I do think this will happen, but that there'll be a collector's piece more than a game piece. But as per the Imperator prediction, I think it's just a little too early in the game. But I do think they'll be coming eventually. And because I expect many of them will come in demon form, I don't think we'll get these until we've had this range of ascended, transfigured, etc. Primarchs in the 28mm. But I do expect we'll get them, and it will be very fun indeed. So fingers crossed for the future of the game, and that it lasts long enough for us to see the whole of this second wave of Primarchs, and then for them all to be released in teeny tiny 8mm form. And those are my predictions, ranked from most to least likely. In my opinion, I think we will get predictions 1, 2 and 3, at least to some degree, but I don't think we'll get 4, 5 and 6 just yet. Do you agree? Or do you think the Primarchs are the shoo-in? Is there anything obvious I've missed? Or do you have an uncle who works for Games Workshop who assures you that we're getting an 8mm Samus in a month's time? Because, to be honest, that'd be sweet. You have about 20 hours to comment all your predictions below to solidify your bets before the reveal. I have a work thing tomorrow evening, but I'll try to get a live watch along going, or at the least I'll film my reaction for that sweet, sweet content. Thank you all for watching. Thank you to my Patreons as always. Make sure you enjoy tomorrow's show. Peace and love, and keep on lip bashing.